Some breaking news to bring you now here on Sky News. The security service, MI5, has warned MPs and parliamentarians over new attempts to spy on them by China. Let's bring in our political correspondent, Rob Powell, who can bring us more on this story. And Rob, this is a message that's been shared to those working in Westminster. What more do we know?
Yeah, it's gone out from the Speaker of the House of Commons and the Speaker of the House of Lords to MPs and peers, essentially warning them of what they term an espionage alert, which has been issued by the security services, by MI5, relating to threats, the risk posed by two individuals that they believe are essentially spying for China and trying to recruit people to pass them information. This notice essentially says that the Chinese Ministry of State Security is actively reaching out to individuals in our community to try and collect information and lay the groundwork for long-term relationships. And in that email, they name two individuals, which they say have been using LinkedIn profiles to conduct outreach at scale. And it highlights this alert that's been issued by MI5 as well, some of the other similar profiles that are acting as fronts for espionage. So essentially warning MPs that there are two individuals that they have named who are using LinkedIn accounts, social media accounts to approach maybe MPs, maybe others that work on the parliamentary estate to try and build relationships with them with the aim essentially of extracting information from them about presumably the workings of government, the workings of the British state, to pass back to the Chinese government. So quite a significant alert to be issued. There have been similar warnings like this that have gone out in the past that tend to point back to general safeguards and general things that MPs and others working on the estate can do to try and protect themselves against this. Clearly, this has been in the headlines recently and in the attention of those around Westminster because of the collapse of that Chinese spying trial that involved two people, one of whom was working as a researcher. That did not go to trial, so they, yes, were initially charged, but were not found guilty and now have been let out without any charge. But that did raise I think a lot of debate around the risks posed by China and debate around what the government's position is on the risks posed by China in terms of threats to national security. Now we have another very real reminder of the warnings being issued to MPs about two individuals that are essentially posing as recruiters, posing as people that may be able to help with the political process and MPs and those working around them, but that the security services, MI5, believe are ultimately trying to spy and gather information on behalf of China.
Rob Powell joining us live from Westminster. Good to have you with us. Thank you. And that breaking news in the last few moments that the Speaker of the House of Commons, Lindsay Hoyle, has written to parliamentary colleagues saying that he is drawing attention to an espionage alert issued by the security service MI5 to the parliamentary community, and it says that the Chinese Ministry of State Security is actively reaching out to individuals. Their aim is to collect information and, as Rob was saying, lay the groundwork for long-term relationships using professional networking sites, recruitment agents and consultants acting on their behalf. Now, two individuals have been named by the Speaker, saying that they were using LinkedIn profiles to conduct outreach at scale on behalf of the Chinese Ministry of State Security. Lindsay Hoyle urging those amongst the parliamentary community to stay safe on professional networking sites and also to report any unusual profiles or connections. We also understand that the Lord Speaker is writing to members of staff in the House of Lords as well to make them aware of that security and espionage alert issued by MI5.